everyone, and welcome back to the third part of a doll making. Today we are I'm showing you the doll already dressed. It would have been very difficult to actually try to make the dress on a video, so I decided that I'll go ahead sort of explaining to you what I have done, and then most of you are gonna do what you want anyway. And the main part, which is the doll, and the undergarments, you know, you already have seen that video probably. So I wanted to show you her. This particular little doll was a little bit hard to work with, especially her hair. I think she was more made for maybe to have some kind of ball, you know, gown, and because of her arms being, you know, just so long and have fabric and so on, excuse me, you know, it was hard to make a ball gown, let's face it. So I did the best I could, and I made her a daytime or maybe tea, you know, golden tea or something, gown for her. Normally they would be wearing, of course, the little purse, which is just really cute looking, you know, little string purse, and of course they never go anywhere without the little umbrella. And normally would have a hat. Again, the hat was very difficult to do in this particular kind of hairdo, and to embellish the hair we had not been done, so I thought, okay, I'll just leave it as is. I'm gonna tell you as I show you how to make the circular petticoat. So is her skirt, or the bottom of the dress. It is a circle, and it is I made it out of a 17-inch square. Okay, because by the time I got the hoop and the petticoat, when I measure from the waist down to where it's supposed to go, it was 8 inches. So of course you need 8 in the front, 8 in the back. They would have been 16, and then that 1 extra inch to give half an inch on either side to, you know, to make it for the waist. Her waist is nice and fitted, which is kind of nice. Okay, so that's the skirt part of it, and I quickly gonna tell you what I did to her top. The first thing I did, it's hard to tell, but it has, as you can tell, some under sleeves. They would have worn that during the Civil War when they wore the kind of a garment, because normally the sleeves, they were just put on with a string or something, and maybe halfway down, you know, or maybe 3/4 up of the arm, and they can take it off if they wanted to and change it to whatever look they wanted to have. So I mimic that, and of course she has a little sleeve, and that's the very first thing I did. And basically what I did, I just folded some outlet fabric that I have, and it was about a 2-inch long. Just fold it, sew the seam, then I didn't even gather the top because the outlet you know, ruffle was already gathered, and then I just went and glued it on the strap of the corset. Okay, once I did that, then I did the top sleeve. This is how I did it, by the way. This is the section that I did it. First I did the bottom, then I did the top sleeve. It seemed to work better for me. The top sleeve is a rectangle. You will fold it, okay? You will fold a piece of paper and make it 4.5 inches, okay, by 2 right here. So actually when you get it open, the rectangle will be 4 inches this way and 4.5 inches this way, okay? And about 2.5 inches from the bottom, you will go ahead and start doing your sleeve to the very top. Just graduate it, you know, to that point, okay? And that's it. It's not really, you have to be very precise or anything. because basically we're gonna gather it just to have a little bit more longer on the top part of it, and of course, and shorter under the arm. That's all you want to do. Then what I did when I sew it, okay, once the seam was already done, I went and actually I glue it, not the seam, but the hem of the sleeve. I glue it once and then I glue it again, because I did want it a little bit shorter than the bottom sleeve, okay? And once I did that, and of course it'd be like this, then I did the web stitch. But when I did the web stitch, I turned it just slightly, the fabric, so when I did the web stitch, it would be nice and it won't be any raw edges, okay? Once I did that, I just gather it pretty good, I tack it, and then I slip it over the bottom sleeve over, and then I glue it on top of that. And I did that both of the sleeves, both arms, okay? Once I got that done, oops, where are you? Okay, I have it on a stand. I just want to make sure she stays there, okay? Once I done that, then I got me another piece of folded fabric. Actually, I did it on the fabric, but I'm showing you this, okay? And that is 2 inches from here, from the fold to the bottom, okay? And across is 2.5 inches. It's enough that when you put it on her, it goes across her bust, basically. And then it was on the fold when I did it, and I measure about 1 inch from here, from the fold out again, and then I start kind of working on to, you know, kind of go from here to the waist, and into the waist, and out, back out. So, see what I did there? And if you need to take a little bit more or less, that's fine, okay? Because really you don't need to do that. Like I said, it was gonna be difficult to do it, but this is basically what I did, okay? And then once I did that, I tried it on her. It felt really pretty good, you know, and I glue it on. That's all I did, just glue it on. Raw edges and everything, okay? And they will be right on top of the skirt. And that's what I did it right here, see? Okay, once I did that, I got 2 pieces of fabric. I got 2 pieces of fabric that measure 3 inches wide, and I cannot tell you how long it was. I just kind of made a piece of it, and maybe, I'm gonna say maybe 7 inches, give or take, of the length. But then I did a triple fold, I call it. In other words, you would fold it this way, and then fold it, excuse me, you would fold it like this way, that's the big strip of fabric, and fold it again, and then just glue it. Not right at the edge, a little bit off the edge, okay? And this would be on the right, this would be the right side, the top one, okay? Because it's not gonna show. And once I did that, basically what I did is, I started with one, and brought it in here. Excuse me, I kind of folded again, haha. This is what I mean, I did a lot of folding, folks. Okay, see, I folded again, a little bit narrower, so that I come in right in here, and that cover that little bit of that seam, okay? And then I went all the way around to here, and then here, and I finished right on the other seam. And then I came back again with the other one, and came back from here all the way down again, cross it until you get about under here. So everything, you have to be careful that you make sure don't glue everything, especially like this piece that's gonna go under this one. Wait to glue the edge until you fold this one inside, okay? Or I mean, you know, you tuck it in inside. And once I did that, basically it's a lot of embellishment. You know, I did these little bits in here out of the dangles. I put this piece in here out of a lace that I had. I trimmed it off. Actually, this was part of the lace. And it just made such a beautiful little collar that I just left it. I thought it was beautiful. And then around, I put some more of the dangles all the way around to accentuate her waist. Okay? I put a lace down in the bottom, and then I make sure, what I did actually, I glue it at the bottom first, all the way around it, and then I turn it in and fold it toward the front. And it seemed to be better that way, and that way the bottom is nice and finished too. That's what I did. On this lace, I cut these medallions, and I have eight of them. So I divided the skirt by 8, kind of put a pen on there, and that's what I put them. But I needed something else. It didn't quite look good just by itself. So this particular lace has a little scallop. See that little piece in there? Well, I cut it off and then kind of attach it in here, went over there, attach it around, and so on and so on. And I thought that really made it, it just made it, you know, it finished it off. And it looks really pretty. So basically, this is her outfit. Now, the little purse is a little circle that I stuffed with cotton. And then I whipped it at the end. Once I was kind of whipped it and kind of left it a little bit open without taking my needle out first. And then I tied it really good and everything, and it worked really well. Then I put a little bit of, actually I put this little rose in here, this one that right here, I cut it off, put it in the bottom, and then I just attached some dangles in it too because I thought I needed it. Then I have this really sweet little trim that has little roses and little ribbons, so I got some in there. And this is part of my, what is it called? Oh, well, let me show you. Just hold on just a second. Hold it and I'll show you. Fringe. There we go. Got it. I just cut a little bit of this. Just enough, 2 little pieces. And cut it off on the top and on the bottom. Okay? And what I did is I went and tied both ends to simulate like a draw bag. And then the center, I tack it in and glue it. And then is when I put this little trim with the rose and the ribbon. And I think it turned out really cute. Now for the umbrella, I had this real pretty little fabric. And I made a circle. Everything is basically a circle. So I made a circle. I used a skewer. And this one, I didn't put anything in the bottom because it doesn't show. So I left it as it is. But inside the skewer, I put a little bit of glue, and with a seam binding, I just went all the way around. And here on the end, I put some more glue, and then I twisted a little bit of the seam binded, and turn it, and then glue it some more in here, and then go down a little bit so it won't show, and then I trimmed it. That's it. In this circle, I put the lace that I didn't use, that I cut out this little, scallops out of them. I put it on, what I have left over, I put it on the circle of the umbrella. Then I gather it right at the edge of the lace, tighten really, really tight. Put up some more little trimming, I put some more dangle to kind of finish it off. And I have this really pretty little rhinestone bow, and that's it. So I'm sorry I haven't done the dress, but like I say, it would have been difficult. Took a lot of time for me to do it and adjust it and all this and that, and it was just no way I was gonna, give you a good video as how to make this dress. And like I say, I think you all want to do your own thing anyway, but I wanted to show her finish. As you see, she's got her petticoat. I put 3 ruffles of lace on it. And of course, she's got her hoop. And she's got her little bloomers. And last and not all, but she's got some shoes, folks. And that's just a little piece of lace with some fabric at the bottom, a little bow, that same little rosette with a little bow on it. you know. And what I did, I just kind of put it on there, trim, 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 put some other trim, trim, trim. That's it, folks. Nothing really difficult, just taking your time with it and see what you want, and it worked. So here she is, and I think she's turned out really pretty. I wish she had a hat, but like I said, her hairdo was very impossible. I tried different types, it just didn't work, and I got frustrated with it. So here she is, my sweet little Southern Belle, and I hope you enjoy my video. At least you're getting, I think, a really good video on how to make this doll, the body and the undergarments. So until next time, and by the way, I love you guys. You're so patient with me, and as I say, I appreciate every subscription and every nice comment you give me, and everything, and it does makes me feel good inside, and thank you so very, very much. I like I say, I'm trying to do something a little bit different than everybody else, and I hope I am achieving that. But anyway, until our next video, you know, stay well, stay crafty, and God bless you.